welcome to this channel. So today we will be talking about some basic elements of HTML. So this is third lesson of this playlist, learning HTML and CSS. We have in last videos we have talked about some elements, some basic elements. We also talked about the attributes about that are used in tags. So actually basic elements are the part of HTML that we use to compose the main structure of our website. In these basic elements, if you don't know, then they are just tags. If you don't know about tags, you can refer to our previous video in which we just actually talked about tags. So basic elements that we will be talking about today, in them there are, first of all, we will be talking about heading tag. There are 6 type of heading tags: H1, H2, all the way to H6. So H1 is the heading tag which is having the biggest font size amongst all of these heading tags. So let me show you practically in our editor. So here we are in our editor. I have made a new directory named as HTML course. I will create a new folder here, index.html, in which we will be just seeing the demonstration of heading tags. So first of all, I will create basic boilerplate. As if you don't know how to create this basic boilerplate and what it is, you can refer to our previous videos. So I will be giving it heading tag as title. So in here, let us put our first heading tag. So it is like this, the heading tag, a tag, it's written like this, as if you don't know. So this is our heading tag. Whatever we would write in it, it would follow the basic rules that are, or the font size, or other styles that are actually referred to as H1 tag. So this is our heading 1 tag. So let us see it in our browser. So let's go live. If you don't know about all these things that what we are doing, you can see it as we talked about them in our previous videos as well. So I'm again and again talking about our previous videos because all of this playlist will be connected to each other, all of the videos. So if you would be skipping the previous videos, you won't be able to understand what is going on in the present video. So this is heading 1 tag. This is how it looks in our browser. So if we may inspect it, so here we are in our inspector. This is our heading 1 tag. As you can see, this is all of the code or the structure that we just made in our index file here, right here. So let us write this for all for the second tag. This is second heading tag. Sorry for the typos. So here, if we come, see here, this is second heading tag. Now you may actually observe that this tag is having a much lower font size as compared to the H1 tag. This is what I was talking earlier, that all of these heading tags have different font sizes depending on the individual tag. As if I may repeat it for all the tags, you can see it. This is H3 tag, H4. This is H4 tag, H5. Sorry. This is H5 tag, and this is H6 tag, the last one. So let's go back to our browser. Now you may see here, these are 6 heading tags. So if I may correct this typo, see here, these are 6 heading tags. All of these tags are having different font sizes, and we will be talking about them as we can make this H1 tag with our other elements as well. But then why will we be using H1 tag? So this is actually, if I may give you a glimpse of it, H1 is actually used in our websites, and when the Google browser crawls a website, it takes it as a basic element, or whatever you may say. You would actually be learning all that in SEO perspective, or how to make your pages optimize with respect to the search engines. So this is a bit of advanced topic that we will be talking later in this channel. So after heading tag, we here have our divs and spans. So div tag, what is a div tag? Actually, div tag is a basic, you may say, block of HTML structures. In HTML, you would use a lot of divs. Many times you would use divs. So div element is HTML. In HTML is the main wrapper used in developing partitions. Actually, if I may use div about around all of these tags, so you may see now if I want to classify this heading tag as a different section, and I want to style that section differently, we'll be learning about styling the HTML in CSS part. But for now, just assume as we are trying to style this h1 tag. So how we will be doing that? So actually, we in this place we use div tags. Actually, div tag make up a different section in your page, and you can organize different other tags inside it. In later at this channel, when we will be doing practice, when we will be doing practice projects, you will get a better understanding about how these divs are used. So this is a div, and if I may create another div, so this is the div 2. Now, what does this line mean? Display block. Div is a display block element. So if I may go into our structure, so this is our div 1, which contains just h1 tag, and this is div 2, which just contain a simple text. So why are these two on other lines? Because on different lines, this whole, as I may show you in inspector, this is completely a div tag, this is another div tag. So it is containing all of the width of this screen, not actually ending where its content is ending. This means that this tag is a block type of tag block, sorry. So block, see here, display block means this tag actually has block display by default, and block display we mean that this tag will by default contain all of the width of the screen, as much as it will get. Not actually screen, as much width it can occupy, it will occupy. It will not just stop until its content. So next we have is span tag. Span tag is usually used inside a div tag. So actually this span tag is having inline display. So let me show you difference between inline and block display. So this is our div tag, which is block display. So I will create another span tag. This is span 1. And if I may create another span 2, this is span 2. Now if we may go to our code, now see, this span tag is just an inline display block. So display block, by block I mean this different tag. So don't confuse that block and this block. By this block I mean an individual tag, and by that block I mean the display of the block. So this tag, actually this span, is actually having width just as relative to its content, not relative to the place it can occupy, or it isn't having width 100% by default. See where the first span ended, the second span ended just started just after it. Whereas in the case of divs, it's totally different. The div tag takes complete width, or the 100% width of the view, and the span tag doesn't do that. Span tag is just indifferent of that. So this is it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you have any sort of question, or you have any sort of suggestion for next video, you may tell us. So goodbye.